Have you ever read a horoscope, completed an online personality test, or opened a fortune cookie and thought, how on earth did it know that? That is scarily accurate. Before you start believing the stars aligned specifically for you, let me read a brief description of your personality. You have a strong need for other people to like and admire you. You tend to be critical of yourself. While you have some personality weaknesses, you are generally able to compensate for them. At times, you have serious doubts as to whether you have made the right decision or done the right thing. Does that sound like you? If you said yes, don't worry, you're in good company. In fact, nearly every human being on the planet feels like that passage describes them to a T. But here is the trick. That text was not written for you. It wasn't written for anyone in particular. It's a generic set of statements compiled decades ago, designed to fit literally anyone who reads it. Welcome to one of the most powerful psychological glitches in the human brain, the Barnum Effect. The Barnum Effect, also known as the Forer Effect, is named after P.T. Barnum, the famous showman who coined the phrase, "We've got something for everyone." In 1948, a psychologist named Bertram Forer decided to test how easily people could be tricked into believing generic statements were uniquely tailored to them. He gave his psychology students a personality test. A few days later, he handed each student a personalized profile based on their answers and asked them to rate how accurately it described them on a scale from 0 to 5, with 5 being perfectly accurate. The average rating, 4.26 out of 5. The students were amazed at how deeply the test understood their inner psyche. There was just one catch. Forer hadn't scored their tests at all. He handed every single student the exact same piece of paper with the exact same 13 generic sentences, the very ones I read to you a moment ago. Forer had successfully proven that when people expect a profile to be about them, they will naturally bend the meaning of vague words until the description fits their life. Why does our mind do this so effortlessly? It comes down to 3 main psychological triggers. 1. Subjective validation and confirmation bias. Our brains are pattern-seeking machines. When we are told a statement applies to us, we immediately search our memory for evidence that proves it right while completely ignoring the parts that don't fit. If a statement says, "You are outgoing but at times reserved," you'll instantly think of a party where you were social and a rainy afternoon where you wanted to be left alone. It feels specific, but it actually covers every possible outcome. 2. The wishful thinking factor. The Barnum effect works best when the statements are positive or slightly flattering. We are far more likely to accept a compliment masked as an insight. If a test tells you, you are an independent thinker who doesn't accept others' statements without satisfactory proof, you internalize it because it feels good to believe it. 3. The authority trap. If you believe the source of information is an expert, a sophisticated algorithm, or an ancient mystical tool, your trust goes up. You lower your critical shield because you assume the system knows something you don't. The Barnum effect isn't just an old 1940s laboratory trick. It is everywhere in modern life. Astrology and tarot. Daily horoscopes rely entirely on vague, universal statements structured to make you feel understood. Online personality quizzes. Ever wondered why those viral social media quizzes feel so accurate? They leverage Barnum statements combined with basic demographic assumptions. Targeted marketing and apps. Custom-wrapped summaries, personalized music playlists, and automated feedback tools often use generalized language to make you feel like a product was handcrafted specifically for you. When used harmlessly, it's just entertaining. But in the hands of scammers, fortune tellers, or unethical marketers, it can be used to gain your trust, manipulate your decisions, or sell you solutions to problems you didn't even know you had. The next time you read a personality profile, a horoscope, or a personalized assessment that blows your mind, take a pause. Strip away the setting, read the words literally, and ask yourself, could this apply to my neighbor? Could this apply to almost anyone? Recognizing this glitch isn't about becoming cynical. It's about staying aware of how easily our minds can be swayed by generic comfort. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into human behavior. Understand your mind, think better, decide smarter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.